Hi, angels. Welcome to the weekend report. I hope you had a great week. We're going to keep all of those in the north of the USA and especially Canada in our prayers, our thoughts and prayers. Um, I'm in the north of northeast of the United States, so it's bad here, but imagine how bad it is further up north. So, the air quality is really bad. The wildfires, I think of the animals and the people and just everyone involved. So I just wanted to start the message with that because that's what's going on in the world right now. I did spray some lavender spray to kind of calm the energy. I do have a little flashlight up here. I hope it stays on. If not, we'll have to turn on our... Yeah, it looks like it's working okay. I love the 1930s lamp that I do use. The lamp that I usually use when I do nighttime readings here is from the 1930s, so I think that's pretty cool. I'll show it to you one of these days. Are these both green? Hold on, let me... Yes. This is actually a mint green, but the type of light that I'm using right now. And I was going to say that green may be significant in your world because I was drawn to the color green. Everything that's green over here, my eye was drawn to when I sat down and after I said my little prayer before starting the recording. So green may be very significant in your world. Green eyes, I'm hearing green. Lavish green? I don't know, because I need to bring this up too. When I was shuffling all the cards, because this time I thought they needed a good shuffle before we started, that's what happened. It was a regular shuffle. It did not fly out. Just somehow it turned around in the deck. So you may have a lavish green wedding, either yours or one you're going to this weekend, since it is the weekend report. Let's see what it says here. Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, commitment. Signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love. So, I mean, this could mean a lot for a lot of different people. It could mean romantic wedding. It's like falling apart like that. Okay. I don't know whether to keep that out or not because I did not, like I said, I didn't shuffle the cards in that way. It didn't fly out, but it didn't want to go back in. It could mean a marriage, you know, you're learning to be faithful to your own boundaries and beliefs, which is very important in this lifetime. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. That's funny because I just said that before I unrolled this. You'd think I was intuitive somehow, but yeah, like I said, staying true to your boundaries and your convictions is very important in this world. Having confidence in what you already know to be true. The truth is very powerful. So it says it will have great reward. Hebrews 10:35. Yeah, I actually can't see as well with this flashlight, so I may turn on the other one. It's blinking red. I think I need to charge it anyway. Okay, sorry to switch lights on you, but it's actually not dark. It's still light outside, if you can see. It's still daylight. It's just 8:30. Also, 8:29 is when I hit record, so if the number 829 may be significant to you. This green one says, "He that believeth in me, the works that I do shall he do also." John 14:12. And they all say, I have been praying that I need to focus more to get back into meditating. Um, ADHDers know the struggle. I used to meditate when I was in trade school. Of course, this was over 30 years ago, but I used to meditate and I felt more guided. I get messages downloaded, but they're in a different way now than they used to be, because God knows how to keep up with your isms, you know? A friend of mine calls it her isms. Um, Autism or ADHD or whatever, PTSD. A lot of us have those things out there, and they're things that we need to deal with, unfortunately, in this lifetime. But God knows how to work around that to get messages to you. And your angels, your guardian angels, and the crossed over prophets, and all of the spiritual, whatever you believe in, they know how to get the messages to you, no matter what's going on. But I do want to start to meditate again, and I think that's important also for somebody else to hear. Sometimes I'm guided towards things to pass on the message. I've learned that through my life. That's how it works. Oh, if you watched last week's weekend report, it said you might meet somebody where there was a wine tasting, and the oddest thing happened. My nephew's ball game was canceled. That's what I was going to do this past Saturday. I wound up going to an art in the orchard. It actually wasn't in the orchard. It was in their little yard they have next to a building where they sell all of their fruits and vegetables, flowers, and I got actually blackberry butter, which you've heard of apple butter, but this is blackberry, and it's so good, all natural. Anyway, they had set up a tiny new station in there that was wine and wine tasting. And I thought, isn't that funny? Because it came up in the reading, and I actually did meet a guy. I haven't called him yet, but it wasn't on a romantic basis. It was on an art basis, because I told you I do paintings, and so does his mother. So we're thinking of connecting the two of us and maybe doing paintings together. But isn't that odd? Because the weekend report covered all of that, the man and the woman and the wine tasting. So maybe something like that happened to you too, where you had synchronicities, and I just wanted to share that story. I like to listen to stories on YouTube, so I feel like if you're my listeners, you like stories too. 3, that's a lucky number. Oh, you have luck coming your way. Oh, isn't this cute? I got this little, it's white jade. Look how it sparkles. It is, I thought I'd put the obsidian, since the obsidian that I bought was, or it's not, is this obsidian? Well, I thought I'd put it in here like a little mortar and pestle, which I did actually buy a new mortar and pestle because I accidentally left mine in the previous state I lived in. But I thought, isn't that cute? It's so tiny. I think it's supposed to be a little teacup. Japan is, because my first thought when I first saw it was a sake cup. If you know anything about Japanese sake, you know what that is. And Japan has been coming up a lot lately, especially this week. So that may be significant to you. Japan. Let's see. Holy Spirit, with the 2 verses that we have here that you wanted to come out. So what message do you want the angels to hear today? Ooh, that one got stuck in there. But it was dark blue. Well, this has come back around. Maybe something you have to come back around to. And look how it's a blue-green. I'm telling you, this green color. Something green in your life. This came out last time in 3 to 6 weeks. So that must be something very significant is going to come in your life in 3 to 6 weeks. Maybe it's something you're going to take this weekend to prepare for. Luck is on your side, by the way, with that. And God always... Ooh, that fell. I can already tell that success in a butt. But see, There's no message in there, but the success and celebrate was flipped over, so we will put these back in, try again. I shuffled them, but I didn't put them all in the same direction, so. Are there any other messages in the oracle cards? New love arriving. New love arriving. Come back around. Oh, so maybe the same thing happened with you, especially with this, I don't know what area you live in, but with the environmental emergency that's going on in the north right now. It may have put a delay, but God's assuring you that it will come back around. Like the opportunity will not be lost. Because this is a week of new love for a lot of people. I like that new love message. Maybe you have an old one coming back and a new love you have to decide between, but it is my belief that the past is the past for a reason, and there's a reason. I think people tend to forget sometimes the big red flags because they're lonely and they just want to be with somebody. Don't let that overtake you. The past is a past for a reason. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Ooh. Also, maybe there's no messages in here because that's twice that a pile has come out and it's been back to back like that. Maybe we need a new deck right here. Yes, it's agreeing with me. So, and this one's blank, so we're done with the oracle cards. Okay. That was a very clear message. Those are the spirit animal cards. Look at the Letterman cards. Do we have any messages from the Letterman cards for the moon? So maybe you're going to get a nighttime. Something's going to happen in the evening. Moon also means emotions. It's very feminine. There's a lotus on there. Also, lotus brings luck and fortune. This is a very lucky and fortunate reading here. Maybe the new love is going to arrive in the evening, or you're going to get a message in the evening. I have a rule about that now because I like to know people's intentions. Are there any other messages in here? Key. Huh. There's that green again. Do you have a summer house or a house in, like a vacation house in the woods around greenery? I don't know why that specific message came in, but that's what it sounds like. Maybe you're going to prepare that, or on your way out to this, hear from or meet this person. We have 32 and 33 too, so it's going to happen in succession. I love that, love and diamonds, because you usually get a diamond after you fall in love. That's cute. Any other messages from this deck, Holy Spirit? If not, we will move on to the next deck. Oh, heart. Fiery passion, I'm hearing. Ooh, somebody's going to be happy. See the two birds coming together? I've heard a lot of crow sounds before all this, because I haven't heard the birds since the air got disturbed. But for some reason, I'm feeling the angel cards. I need angel cards, Holy Spirit, to deepen this message for our angels. Which, ooh. Look at life from a higher perspective. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. Proverbs 4:7. So I would say if you meet somebody new, please research them, get wisdom. Don't jump into anything. I have been feeling that kind of energy this whole time. be the powerful presence of peace. So if you are heading out to your vacation spot or home, make sure you do take your peace time, even if you meet somebody new, because the whole point was to relax in the first place. Give all your worries and cares to God, for he cares about you. 1 Peter 5:7. And there's our lucky unicorn too here. That means magical miracle at the Divinity Angel reading. So, this is getting juicy. Let's try tarot. There's a train whistle for confirmation. I don't know if you heard it, but I did. Oh, it was that one. Oh, well, that's the star that got stuck, so keep that in mind. It didn't fly out because I didn't quite get started, so. Holy Spirit, oh my goodness. Are there any messages in this deck for our angels? Maybe you are a star. This is the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is you're feeling unfulfilled, or you're going to receive a surprise gift. It's funny that it means both of those. See, the cups are not filled, but this person's trying to give. Oh, watch that the person you meet has enough to give to you and isn't depleted themselves. That's a very important message for somebody. Are there, oh my goodness. That was half the deck. Okay, Holy Spirit. Oh my, maybe there's the star again. Okay, you must be a star, or you're going to get some recognition. You either already are in the spotlight, or you're about to be. A hermit. Yeah, I had, when they fell, the one about not isolating yourself came up, and this is opposition. So, I think you've been hermiting because you've had so much drama in your past. And maybe on your way out here, maybe you're apprehensive about meeting this new person. But don't be. You have to open yourself up sometime, you know. This doesn't seem to be cooperating, so I want to get a different deck. And then we'll get the charms and letters. Holy Spirit, is there a spirit animal you want to share with our angels before we close out this reading? It's a very specific message here. I'll take that. Oh, it started out as friends. It says dog friend. That's a good sign, to be friends. First, today I will love thee without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I'm a protector and a friend. Oh. Are there any other spirit animals in here? I think we'll get the charms and the letters. I'm concerned because I took a bunch of train videos when Big Boy went through here. Geez. This will definitely lead to marriage. So the wedding card was significant. I was waiting for confirmation of that. Oh, look, there is a magical miracle coming. So you have been believing in miracles lately. Believe in miracles. I wanted to put that on the nighttime card. So maybe, like I said, this will come in the evening. While you're on vacation, like I said, look at the house and the key. It has something to do with while you're taking a break or on vacation. or going to, I'm really getting a feeling like an away house that you have, something in the woods, or I'm seeing the woods. Maybe that's what all the green is. EOS. A. E. E is a very significant number here. Number, letter. Ah, number. Maybe that is, do you do numbers for a living? I don't know what you want to get from that, but there's your letters, and thank you for joining me so much. I appreciate your company, and I wish you the absolute best weekend, and congratulations on whomever it is you're going to meet, whether it be a new friend or your upcoming wedding. New love arriving, so thank you very much. We'll talk to you later. Love you.